We are back on Monday Night Raw. It's Randy Orton one-on-one with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
What a tense situation. We went to the commercial break on with Kofi Kingston. You know, he said he's not going to back down from anybody. He got face-to-face, nose-to-nose, eyeball-to-eyeball with Randy Orton, and then slapped Orton.
Kofi saying he wouldn't be bullied. In fact, the players from the VIP lounge that were interrupted moments ago still at ringside. MVP and Kofi on one side, Legacy, DiBiase, and Rhodes on the other. Mark Henry enjoying his work thus far against Randy Orton. Again, Randy Orton will captain one team at Survivor Series in 2 weeks. Kofi Kingston will captain the other, and there's Randy Orton.
Ever the opportunist, I was going to say things have gone from bad to worse, from being slapped in the face by Kofi Kingston to having to face the world's strongest man in the ring, but Orton now with the upper hand.
Randy Orton, former WWE champion. And Mark Henry.
Oh, look at the strength.
The bear hug locked in. Oh, man. Into the cover goes Mark Henry. What a win this would be. Hooks the leg and a kick out at 2. Randy Orton telling Mark Henry before the commercial break that Henry stole a victory last week. Called MVP the definition of a common criminal.
Should have gained if Mark Henry had just hit that huge elbow drop, that would have probably, well, Orton would have claimed that he stole another victory.
Vintage Randy Orton stomping away at the world's strongest man. What a way to neutralize the strength of Mark Henry by keeping him off his feet.
Yeah, every appendage, every exposed body part there, Randy Orton just, it's like a walk in the park for Randy Orton. Just, oh, watch his knee drop.
All the frustration Orton's felt toward Kofi Kingston. Here's the cover and a kick out with authority by Henry. You got to wonder what Randy Orton's thinking about Kofi Kingston over the past couple of weeks. Very few men have ever stood up to Randy Orton. Randy Orton had his way with a lot of them.
Kofi Kingston was the last thing that Randy Orton needed to come along right after losing his title. I mean, Orton was so focused on that title.
And look at Orton again, quickly into the cover. Would like to make quick work of Henry in this matchup. Hooks that big tree trunk-like leg.
Orton was so focused on trying to get that title back some way. Then along comes, Kofi Kingston. And I think at first, Orton thought it was just going to be maybe a distraction, an annoyance. But Kofi Kingston has become so much more than that. I mean, Kofi Kingston is going to have to be seriously dealt with by Randy Orton.
Yeah, and look at the team that Kofi Kingston's assembled for Survivor Series. Kingston, MVP Mark Henry, the other 2 members of that team, the ECW champion Christian, and R-Truth from SmackDown. Randy Orton's got Legacy on his team, along with a CM Punk, a former world champion, and William Regal.
Man, that's a tough team.
Physical team. As Orton continues to try and wear down the big man. We're now being told, because of what has transpired here tonight, King, that this rivalry will continue now into Thursday night on WWE Superstars on WGN America. We understand it's going to be MVP one-on-one with Ted DiBiase this coming Thursday night.
Oh, great.
See Rhodes and DiBiase looking on. Randy Orton. Oh, what a scoop slam. There's the strength of Mark Henry. But can he capitalize? Into the cover, hooks the leg on Orton, and Randy Orton has to spin the shoulder out.
Got a feeling no matter what happens here tonight on Raw or Thursday night on Superstars, this thing's not going to be truly settled until Survivor Series.
Traditional Survivor Series elimination matchups. Ooh, clothesline, and Mark Henry starts to build momentum. 400-plus pounder.
But did you see how quickly Randy Orton just snapped back to his feet?
He may not be so quick to snap back after that.
But that's the mark of a true competitor, a true champion.
6-time champion Randy Orton. Mark Henry wearing Orton out. Headbutt after headbutt.
How many more of those can Randy Orton take? One more.
Still on his feet.
Oh, well, he's being held up by the world's strongest man.
The MVP and Kofi telling Henry finish him off. And Randy Orton up over the top, went for the sunset flip.
I don't think this is a good idea, Randy.
No, not at all. And Orton is about to suffer the wrath.
I thought he was about to be squashed.
Oh, from out of nowhere. The Viper strikes. Hooks the leg. And Orton with a win.
Randy Orton.
Well, without a doubt, the wrong strategy on the part of Mark Henry. Mark Henry could have, he had Orton set up. If Mark Henry had just, thrown his legs out from under him and flopped down and just squashed Orton, he may be standing with his hand held high right now.
Now look at this, look at. And there's Kofi standing up for himself again.
Orton's going to return the favor by slapping Kofi, but then Kofi added a big right hand to the mix.
Now Kofi Kingston giving Randy Orton all he can handle and then some. It is going to be some match in Survivor Series when Kingston's team meets Orton's team. Kofi, he meant it when he said it. I won't be bullied by Randy Orton.
Come on back in.
And Kingston's actions have sent Randy Orton off the edge.
I can't wait to see these two collide in Survivor Series.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to our guest host tonight, professional boxer Ricky Hatton. We have a huge main event on Monday Night Raw. DX, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels take on the unified tag team champions, The Big Show and Chris Jericho, here tonight.
And that is not all. Boxing sensation and tonight's guest host of Raw, Ricky Hatton, returns to the ring when he faces WWE superstar Chavo Guerrero in a boxer versus wrestler match. I can't wait. That match is next.